Hi, I'm Bronwyn, a freedom and reconnection coach who helps women transform their mind-body health, heal deep wounds, and reclaim their power. Welcome back to our series on healing the witch wound. In today's video, we're exploring one of the deepest and most prevalent wounds carried from past generations, the scarcity mindset and the fear of poverty. Scarcity mindset is more than the fear of not having enough money. Scarcity mindset is an underlying, often subconscious dread of lack, not just financial, but a deep-seated fear that you will never have enough of anything. For many of us, this fear is constantly running in the background. You might have a stable income, a roof over your head, and yet that gnawing anxiety never quite goes away. There's always this feeling in the pit of your stomach, a voice that whispers, "What if this doesn't last? What if I lose it all?" It is a persistent fear that no matter how much you have, it's never enough. You might struggle to feel secure, even when your financial situation is stable. Perhaps you have difficulty receiving gifts or abundance from others, or maybe you overextend yourself by giving too much, people-pleasing, or feeling compelled to over-deliver in every aspect of your life. This cycle can be exhausting. However, this fear can be more than a feeling. You might find yourself struggling to make ends meet, despite working hard or doing all the right things. No matter what you do, it feels like you can't get ahead. Every time you try to build momentum, something seems to pull you back. Often this difficulty in getting ahead stems from a deeply ingrained scarcity mindset that is an energetic block passed down through generations. It's an inherited belief that no matter how hard you try, abundance and security are always just out of reach. This scarcity mindset isn't your fault. It's a wound passed down by your ancestors who, out of necessity, learned to survive with very little. In times past, women, especially independent, wise women, healers, and those who followed a different path, were pushed to the margins of society. Their independence, wisdom, and connection to nature made them a threat in a patriarchal world. And so, many of them were forced into lives of poverty and shunned by their communities. They lived on the fringes, surviving on very little, and constantly facing danger and instability. This trauma has been passed down through generations. It's inherited, alive in our very cells. And while the world has changed, many of us still carry that ancestral fear. The fear that being too independent, too powerful, or too much could lead to loss, rejection, or scarcity. But here's the truth. Scarcity is not a natural state of being. Abundance is. And while this fear feels deeply embedded, it can be healed. Healing the witch wound means recognizing that these old beliefs and fears no longer serve you. They were survival mechanisms for women who came before you, but they are not yours to carry forward. The first step to healing this wound is awareness. Start to notice the ways the scarcity mindset shows up in your life. Do you feel anxious around money, even when you're doing okay financially? Do you struggle to receive, whether it's money, gifts, or love? Do you often give more than you have of your energy, time, or resources? For those of you who feel like you can't get ahead, like no matter how hard you try and you're always scraping by, ask yourself, what beliefs about money, success, or worthiness are you holding on to? It's possible that these beliefs are working beneath the surface, blocking the flow of abundance into your life. Recognizing these patterns is the key to releasing them. The second step is to reconnect with abundance. This begins by allowing yourself to receive, no matter how small. Practice receiving with grace and gratitude. Whether it's a compliment, a kind gesture, or even the beauty of nature, open yourself up to receiving. And remember, abundance isn't just about money. It's about connection, joy, and fulfillment. Abundance is your natural state. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more you align with your true, empowered self. The third step is to let go of the need to overgive. Many of us feel that in order to be worthy of abundance, we have to overcompensate by giving too much of ourselves. But the truth is, you are already enough. Releasing this pattern frees you to live from a place of balance. It allows you to give from a place of overflow rather than depletion. As you continue to heal this wound, remind yourself that your worth is not tied to how much you give. You don't need to live in fear of lack or scarcity. You have the power to rewrite this narrative and create a new story, one that is abundant, fulfilling, and aligned with your true essence. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of the witch wound and the scarcity mindset. Healing these deep wounds takes time, but with each step, you bring yourself closer to living the extraordinary, abundant life you deserve. Stay tuned for the next video in this series where we'll continue exploring more signs of the witch wound and how you can heal them. Visit www.coachcathealth.com for powerful strategies to reconnect with your body, heal the witch wound, and transform your life. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video if it resonated with you. Let's continue this healing journey together.